Alright, so a little bit of introduction to the video you're about to watch. Got this Airforce Texan LSS 50 caliber air gun, and have an ATN 4K Pro scope with an illuminator on top of it. And my goal was to kill a hog out of my property with the air gun so I could get my first air gun kill. And it didn't take long. I had a shooting table set up on the road leading into the feeder area about 70 yards out. Gives me a window of view of about 20 feet near the feeder, which is plenty for what I'm doing, but it's far enough away that the hogs don't sense I'm there. Anyway, I get down to the table, walk down about 10:30 at night, and set the gun up on the table. Sat down, reached into my backpack, grabbed a few things. I'm sure I made some noise, but look through the scope and there's a hog right there. I mean, when you see the video, that's the moment I turned the scope on and pulled the trigger. It was no more than 10 seconds had elapsed. It was pretty amazing. What happened afterwards was the scary part, though. So I shoot the hog and he drops, and you'll watch that in the video. And so I'm sitting there and I'm waiting to make sure that the hog is dead. I'm not going to walk up there too soon. And I hear other hogs running in the woods, so I knew there were others with him. And so I'm sitting there in pretty much complete darkness, and all of a sudden I hear this growl that sounds like a hellhound coming from my right hand side. And I had a FLIR thermal monocular around my neck, so I pick up the FLIR and my 45, and I look, and it's sitting about 20 feet away from me, just inside the wood line. I had the 45 in my hand, and I swear my hand was shaking because it was a big hog and it was growling at me like a dog would. And so I was just waiting to see what it was going to do. Was it going to make a move, or what was going to happen? I should have probably pulled the trigger, but I kind of was curious to see what it was going to do. And I didn't want to shoot and make a ton of noise, because I thought, you know, maybe another hog or something would come by, because this air gun's pretty quiet with that suppressor built in. But there were others behind him, and they turned and walked away, and so did he. So it was kind of standoff there for a minute, but yeah, you can't underestimate these hogs. They're pretty scary creatures, and at night some of the sounds they make are unbelievable. So anyway, enjoy the video, and I'll be posting a video with the upgrading of this gun here in just a minute. Going to go from 3,000 psi to 4,500 psi by replacing the bottle with a carbon fiber bottle, replacing the mainspring, and another part that I don't know the name of, but we've got to disassemble a lot of the gun to get to it, so I'll post the link down below. Airforce firearms are unbelievable. I mean, the quality of these things is just amazing, and the accuracy is just unbelievable. I couldn't be happier, and I have other weapons that I use that I hunt with, and this has definitely become my favorite. I can shoot without hearing protection. It doesn't spook everything away on the entire property when I shoot. It doesn't wake the neighbors up, and it's just a well-made quality firearm. So anyway, enjoy.